Okay, here's my David Perret movement. It's powered by a couple of D cells, and the circuitry goes, the positive comes in here, goes up through the coils, that's the double-barreled coils, through an armature down into driving this center wheel. So what happens, the solenoid comes in, raises this armature, tensions this spring. There's a pin here on this armature which drives the movement. So that's a driving mechanism. When this goes down to a certain level, this switch operates. Now it's a two-step switch. This slope on this armature down piece pushes this spring up against this contact. Now at the same time, there's a second spring to the second contact, which is influenced by this ratchet here. When the wheel is turning, this is raising and pulling this spring away from the contacts. So when this is connected, this comes up, pulls this spring away, but then it falls in to the notch, and you'll see this spring connecting with the terminal. Here we go. So the current flows through here down this spring to this terminal block. These are physically connected, and then up this longer spring to the outlet to the coil. Now the balance started off at about 30 degrees, and it's doing about 90 degrees now, slowly increasing all the time. I know enough about balances to leave them well alone, and I'm not sure if that's a great action, but you can let me know. Now the clock itself is quite large. I hadn't expected such a large and heavy clock. It was over 5 kilos, and it's about 13.5 inches tall. You can see it compared with a bar, and this is my Silentia, which is a little bit more dainty. This has got beautiful brass stringing, whereas the Silentia has got wood inlay. Again, a really nice clock. Inside the clock you can see a custom made false plate which fits the movement perfectly. There are also some battery rings here, so it would have had two sort of fairly large batteries. Maybe that's something to do with the size of the clock. And it's got some terminals at the back here which don't seem to be connected to anything, but are interesting. Even got the key.